Hey Owls, welcome back to the Student Affairs Spotlight podcast. Today we have Kameli, the Director of Homecoming, and Dani, the Director of Student Activities and Involvement. Welcome guys. Thank you for being here. So we're going to dive into all things homecoming, but before that, can you tell us a little bit about what your roles entail?
Yes, so I'm the Director of Student Activities and Involvement. I get to lead a formidable team of professionals that will guide students through getting involved, whether it's in student government, registered student organizations, or just by planning events on campus in general, like Kameli.
Yeah, and then I am the homecoming director, so I oversee the programming of the week-long tradition at Florida Atlantic of homecoming, where it goes to creating events, working with different departments throughout campus to collaborate and bring a wonderful week to all our students and our alumni that are coming back to campus.
All right. So what does a typical day look like for you guys, especially with homecoming coming up?
Yeah, so for me as a student perspective, I come to school, go to my classes, come to the office, do meetings, work with my team to collaborate and program these events and our different opportunities for students to join spirit teams and homecoming court, as well as collaborating with other programs that are led by students so they can feel like they're part of homecoming as well.
Yeah, my answer is a little different. I don't have a typical day. I get up and I come to work and I leave. That's the whatever happens in the middle is run by students.
Changes every day.
I'm really at the students' mercy, and then there's some meetings that I will have with colleagues during the day just to make sure that everything is being run effectively and according to policy and procedures. But I'm really just the guidepost, if you say. To make sure that the students don't run well, but also that our events and everything is serving the purpose of the institution and the Division of Student Affairs.
Awesome. Okay. So how could student leaders, clubs, and your departments, how do you guys all collaborate to bring these big events to life on campus?
Yeah, lots of meetings, right?
Yeah, lots of meetings and getting together and putting ideas together just to that everybody's voice is heard and all their opinions and likes are seen. That's what we kind of do in our meetings, and then go into the details and the logistics of it.
Yes, because student government is a representation of the student body, and so we really do rely on our students' expertise and knowledge of the campus and the community that exists in this day and time to really meet the needs of our students.
Perfect. So how does student involvement enhance the overall experience for students?
Oh, I can be like a testimony for me. I got involved when I was in undergrad, and I worked 3 jobs. I was a DJ, I planned events and all of that. But all of that led to me being introduced to student affairs and then falling in love with the role and the job of working with students. And so it really does compound the student experience, not just the academic side, but getting involved outside really does make the memories, right? You're going to remember that chemistry class and how hard it was, but how cool is it to say, I went to a concert and I got to hang out with my friends, or I got to go on this trip with my friends, right? And so it rings true. It did not that long ago, but it rings true then, and it rings true now as we see Kameli here as the homecoming director, just creating memories for herself, but also for the FAU community.
Love that. So for students who may be hesitant to start getting involved, they might be nervous, what would you recommend as a good first step for them?
Yeah, as a student myself who as well was nervous at first to, come out my comfort zone, and it's a big campus, there's a lot of departments. I think my biggest advice is just show up to clubs, to things that you're interested, because within that same club, you're also going to meet people who are interested in the same stuff. I think also just taking the risk, going into the social media, seeing what's going on, going to different offices on campus. Everybody on campus wants what's best for you and wants you to get involved and will guide you in the right steps and connect you to the right people.
Perfect. So moving into the homecoming side of things. The theme of homecoming has been announced, Paradise Island. How did you decide on that theme for this year?
Yeah, of course. Paradise Island was decided on the fact that as Florida Atlantic, we like to advertise that we are 1.8 miles from the beach. We're very known for that and for the paradise feeling on campus while going to school and socializing with friends. As well, we came up with the theme because of our reality TV show, Love Island. We've seen a lot of our alums throughout it, from Love Island USA to Love Island UK, and Homecoming is known for bringing alumni back and talking and celebrating alumni. So we wanted to just kind of incorporate all of that together, and we came up with Paradise Island.
Nice. So can you give us some insights on what will be going on during Homecoming Week?
Yeah, of course. So during Homecoming Week, we bring back some of our traditional events like Homecoming Hype Up. Homecoming Hype Up this year, we'll have a little bit of a different look. It's going to be bigger than we've ever done it before in the past years. As well, we'll be having Carnival, which is up in our Jupiter campus. That's also going to be a little bit bigger this year, just to kind of bring a new experience to students. We'll also have like our court meetings, and we'll have something like this year during Halloween, which will be so fun for students to do something before they go out on that night and stuff like that. Yeah.
And to add to what Kameli is saying, what they we brought this year was that first years can actually be a part of the homecoming court. Mm-hmm. So we'll be crowning our first prince and princesses at the football game halftime show this year, as well as the homecoming king and queen. So it helps to keep the tradition alive and keep students like really excited to just continue to grow.
Yeah. Awesome. Very nice. Love it. So what's one thing you're both most excited about to bring to this year's homecoming?
So for me, it's Homecoming Hype Up. We are collaborating with Campus Recreation to really expand this event. We're including now carnival rides. We're continuing the tradition of tie-dye. Athletics will be out there to show some school spirit. The spirit teams will be out there. Spirit teams are RSOs who sign up to just be a part of all the homecoming events. They'll be out there. The court will be out there. Owlsley will be out there, and then we're going to end the night with a really great fireworks show. So I'm really, really excited for that one.
Yeah, and then for me, obviously, as I plan homecoming, I'm excited about a lot of things. But as Dani mentioned, definitely fireworks is one of my top ones. I think that is something new that we're bringing into campus and will attract students' attention, and we hope to see everyone there. But as well, I'm very excited for our Soaring Royals. That's something I came up with, and I wanted to give that inclusion for first and second year students to be part of Homecoming Court. It kind of gives them a step into Florida Atlantic and exploring and networking with other people. As well, I'm very excited to collab with Broward and Jupiter campuses during homecoming. Broward is doing a lot more events this year, so that community can be involved as well as Jupiter is coming down for homecoming Hype Up, and we'll be going up for Carnival. So that's exciting because then our students in the Boca campus can also see what the Jupiter campus looks like.
Love it. That's all awesome. Yeah. So for students watching or listening and interested in getting connected with your office, how would they go about doing so?
Yeah, so we're located on the second floor of the Student Union in Suite 220, the Student Activities Suite. You can stop by between the hours of 8 to 5. If you would like to speak with someone specifically, like myself, you can reach out to me. My email is mccallad@fau.edu, and I can help kind of point you in the right direction. If you want to reach out to Kameli specifically,
you can email me at the sghomecoming@fau.edu.
Okay, one final question for you guys. So with the homecoming theme being a spinoff of Love Island, having some of our students and alumni being on the show, students are eager to know, including myself, are any of them possibly making an appearance during homecoming week?
You guys don't understand. I get this question all the time, but I can't confirm anything just yet. You have to follow us on Instagram at FAU_homecoming for more updates, but we are in collaboration with our alumni center, contacting those alums, and we very hopeful that they'll be returning back home and that they can showcase their Florida Atlantic spirit with us during homecoming week.
Yeah, you just gotta show up. Maybe they'll be at all the events or one event. We don't know.
Yeah.
All right. We'll wait and see.
Yeah.
Thank you guys so much for coming on.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you guys again for tuning into the podcast. We'll see you at homecoming, and we'll see you next time on Student Affairs Spotlight. Go Owls.